Good morning. My name is Emma Leslie, and today I want to talk about something that affects nearly every young person in this room, the way we consume political news. Most of us don't read newspapers, we don't watch the evening news, we scroll, we swipe. We learn about elections, protests, and public policy through TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And while that's not inherently wrong, there is a serious problem. Most of us were never taught how to evaluate what we're actually seeing. My argument today is simple. High schools must require media literacy and digital citizenship education as part of the core curriculum. Here's where we're starting from. According to Pew Research, roughly half of US adults under 30 regularly get their news from social media. Half. And that number keeps growing. But social media was never designed to inform us. It was designed to engage us. Platforms reward content that triggers strong emotions, outrage, fear, and humor. And that means misinformation spreads fast. Research by Vonswani and colleagues found that false news reaches people 6 times faster than actual reporting. Meanwhile, algorithms are quietly building walls around us. They show us content we already agree with, reinforcing our existing beliefs and filtering out opposing views, what researchers call digital homophily. Students trapped in these echo chambers aren't just uninformed, they're misinformed in ways they can't even detect. In schools, most haven't caught up. Media literacy instruction, where it exists at all, is fragmented, underfunded, and it rarely addresses how social media actually works. This isn't just an education problem, it's a civic crisis. As I wrote in my essay, students who cannot distinguish fact from misinformation are not equipped to be the responsible and informed voters that a healthy democracy requires. Think about the cycle on the right side of the slide. A student scrolls their feed, the algorithm serves them emotional, engaging content. Misinformation spreads faster than corrections. The students form a political opinion on a candidate, a policy, or movement based on something that was never verified. The algorithm reinforces that view, and then that student votes, organizes, or acts based on fundamentally flawed information. Rosenbeek and colleagues found that people lacking media literacy skills are significantly more likely to believe and to share misinformation, and that problem is especially severe among younger users. This is the problem that is about to inherit this democratic process that we have in the US. So what do we do? The answer is a required, dedicated media literacy and digital citizenship course in every high school. Not a one-day internet safety lesson, not a paragraph buried in a social studies unit, a structured course that teaches students 5 core things. First, how social media algorithms actually work and why that shapes the political content they see. Second, how to fact-check claims and identify credible journalism. Third, how to recognize bias in headlines and political messaging. Fourth, why misinformation is so persuasive and how it spreads. And finally, fifth, how to engage in a meaningful civic life beyond just sharing a post. This works. McGrew and colleagues found that students who receive targeted instruction in evaluating online information significantly outperform their peers. And importantly, this doesn't mean having to add a brand new course to an already crowded schedule. It can be integrated into an existing English, civics, or even social studies class. I know what some of you might be thinking. Let me address the top 3 most common pushbacks. Too crowded. As I just mentioned, this integrates. It doesn't have to displace anything. Isn't this the parents' job? Families matter, but schools are uniquely positioned to deliver this instruction consistently and equitably. Not every household has the kind of knowledge or resources to teach media literacy in a systematic way, and that it's too expensive. Numerous nonprofits and government agencies have already developed free, research-backed curricula that teachers can use right now. So let me leave you with this. Today's students are tomorrow's voters. They already are navigating a digital information environment that no previous generation has faced, and they are doing it largely without guidance. Requiring media literacy education to high schools gives them the critical thinking tools that they need to engage with this world responsibly. This is not simply an education policy question, it's a civic one. And the time to act on this is right now. Thank you.